Hello, I'm Carl Stave, and today I have Amos Bar Joseph, the CEO of Get Swan, on. We just did the full interview, and now we're doing the 5 minute system segment. Thank you for being here. What's your 5 minute system?
So my 5 minute system is how to better review the output of your AI.
So, what is it? Give us something simple that everybody can use. They're trying to give us an example, maybe that you've seen with clients or something along those lines. And then what do they do? What are the step by step that they do to actually kind of review that and then give that feedback to the AI agent?
Yeah. So first of all, it's okay to have a bias towards being suspicious and not really trusting anything that the AI says. So that's like first, step number one. Be suspicious and don't take anything for granted. Second thing is that if you look at the AI kind of like as an intern, and the intern has created a review for you, like a report for you to review, then think, okay, you don't think that everything that intern did was right? And you don't want to put that report to your manager if like the intern did it. You need to review what it did, right? So you ask yourself, where did you get that data from? Right? Where is the number from? Right? Where are they coming from? That's like a question to ask, right? What process did you follow to analyze that data? Right? Did you follow that process in a careful way? And basically, what I'm trying to get here with this intern analogy is that the skill to review the AI output is you can think of it as divided into three different layers. So one is systems thinking. Okay. The better you have a system thinking, the better you could review the AI output because you can understand like I know these systems. I know that doesn't make sense that the AI could pull our revenue numbers from our CRM. We don't have revenue numbers in our CRM, so it doesn't make sense if I ask you to tell us like what's the revenue. It exists in a different platform, so I cannot do that. So systems thinking could really help you improve your AI analysis like of the output. Second is process thinking, okay, process understanding. If you can map a process in your mind in a very good way, then you'll be able to understand where did the AI maybe drop the ball here. Because if it does A and then B and then C and then D, just like an intern would do in that context, right? They first needed to go to the CRM to fetch the data, but then they need to crunch it to analyze it. So what they do next is which methodologies they use for that. And then afterwards, they needed to create the PowerPoint. And so they have the brand guidelines. They don't have the brand guideline. So you map the process, you can understand where it could potentially fall and drop the ball. So systems, processes, and then strategies. And I think strategies is where leadership really comes in. It's like your experience. It really is like, what are the best practices here? How do we actually should do things? And that's where you look at these systems and processes, you connect it to like, what's the best practice here? And that's where you can really interrogate it and really understand if there's any potential pitfalls here. Because if you just look at a process, maybe that could work. But if you know what's the ideal process, then you know that that doesn't really work. So if you combine that systems thinking with process thinking and with the strategies that, the best practices of how you know things should operate, then you review the output of AI like an intern and you know where it could drop the ball.
I love that. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carl.